Today's inside look at filmmaking is all about color correction. I'm going to show you the techniques that I use, and hopefully you find them useful. Let's do it. Hello everyone, it's Spencer from Your Media People, here today to talk to you about color correction. Feel like it's thrown around a lot, and there's a lot of different approaches people have online. I'm going to show you what works for me, and hopefully it works for you. As I normally do, I'm going to be doing this in Final Cut Pro, but everything I'm showing you here applies to both Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. So if you're using those programs, don't sweat it. Let's get into it. By definition, anything that is white, gray, or black, anything that does not have color, will have the exact same values in the red, green, and blue channels. Here's a demonstration. Here we have a clip with the RGB overlay. Notice that as I drag the saturation slider down until it's black and white, the red, green, and blue channels all line up. This fact is the key to doing proper color correction. So let's get started on an example. For this example, I intentionally set my white balance a little too high, which is why it looks blue. I know that the wood on the blacksmith station is gray, so we're going to use this to color correct. First, I'm going to use the mask tool to cut out the section that's gray. Now that it's cut out, my scopes are only going to show me the information in that section. This part is gray, and as such, all three channels should be even. But as you can see, the blue channel's value is higher, and the red channel's value is a little bit low. To fix this, we're going to use color curves. These color curves let you adjust the levels of the red, green, and blue channels at any specific point between the black and the white. The far left represents the pure black, and the far right represents the pure white. Looking at our scopes, we can see that the main issue is in the blue channel, around 50 IRE. So, we're going to make a point on the blue channel around the 50 mark, and pull it down to lower the input value of the blue channel at that point. The red channel seems a little bit low, around 35 IRE. So we're going to raise that up until all three channels are even. Now that they're lined up, we know that there's no color, and therefore this is properly color corrected. Let's remove the mask. Wow, see the difference that makes? This is how to use color curves to properly color correct your shots. It does look a lot better, but it's not perfect. His white shirt still looks a little bit blue. So again, we're going to draw a mask, look at our scopes, and adjust the curves until all three channels line up on the RGB overlay. Let's take off the mask, and voila, the difference is night and day. Color correction is the first step in getting an awesome color grade. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it, such as using vector scopes for your skin tones, but that's a topic for another day. This will give you a great starting point. I strongly recommend getting a color passport. This will give you a perfect reference, not just for grayscale values, but for color values as well. So yeah, color correction. If you're not doing it, start doing it. And if you're doing it, keep up the good work. If you found this helpful or interesting or a complete waste of time, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And show Your Media People some love on all the social media platforms. We'd appreciate it. I'm Spencer, and I'll see you on the next one.